What's good, YouTube? If you can't already tell by the title and thumbnail of this specific video, we are going to be picking up a brand new car that I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. You guys are just going to have to wait and see, but the car's already been paid for. All the papers have been signed. I'm literally just going to go pick it up. They were getting it ready for me. I don't exactly know when I'm going to be picking up the car yet. Today, it is currently Friday. I'm expecting, if not by the end of the day today, then tomorrow, Saturday. But alongside with that, I want to be covering my $40,000 day that I made on JPY, alongside going a little bit of a workout, whether I hit shoulders or whether I hit back and biceps. So it's going to be a little bit of an event-filled vlog. I'm starting to get used to holding this camera. A lot of you guys are telling me and DMing me to start filming, to start posting more, to start posting lifestyle on YouTube. And I'm just like, bro, you know what? Like, why not? A lot of people like to get motivation and inspiration from people who are in my shoes of obviously living in the places that I live, doing the things that I do, and obviously yielding the results that I yield. I used to always be the kid on the other side of the screen who'd see people doing the same things that I'm doing right now. And I'm just like, damn, bro, there's no way that that is possible whenever I first got started out. And now, funny enough, I'm the one holding the tripod up, vlogging myself, doing all of these things. And it's just crazy how crazy this journey has been, from being at my absolute lowest point of $100,000 in credit card debts and now living in the sky with multiple different cars. We have the Hellcat swapped Camry, the Camusi that I like to call it. We got the ZL1, and now we got the big body coming in soon. I needed a little bit more comfort. I needed a new daily that wasn't the Camusi because, you know, a lot of people want to steal that car because it is a Hellcat swapped and it's got, you know what I mean? But anyways, without further ado, we're going to hop on the screen now. I want to show you guys my $40,000 day. So here on my screen, you're going to be able to see my position. Actually, let me just go ahead and hop onto the actual screen. All right, guys, so quick little rundown on the trade that I took coming in onto Friday. Right now, it is currently Saturday, December 20th. I completely fucked up and deleted the video that I recorded yesterday in real time when this was occurring. I accidentally deleted the file when I was transferring over the data from my camera onto my computer, and I was trying to free up space. Anyways, nonetheless, I'm going to have to re-record this, and I'm just going to give you guys a rundown. Unfortunately, I can't show the executions anymore, given the fact that it obviously already occurred. It is Saturday. I took the trade yesterday, Friday. So, running down throughout the entire breakdown, I always, every single trade setup, like to start off with a top-down analysis because I like to trade overall with what is occurring within the trending market, right? So with that said, starting off with the monthly time frame, I always like to trade from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity point. Price is always moving in a specific direction for a specific reason, and typically, more oftentimes than not, it is because of the fact that price is reacting from some sort of a fair value gap, trading from the internal range all the way down to the external range. I am not looking to trade any sort of ranging market condition because of the fact that my strategy does not thrive in ranging market conditions. I need to have some sort of a trending market, in this case example right here, to have the highest probability opportunity for the trade setup that I'm looking to take. So starting off with the monthly time frame, as of this exact moment in time, I see a breakaway gap candle. And what a breakaway gap means to me is simply just a fair value gap that I'm not expecting for price to retrace into. And I have specific rules to be looking for the consequent time frames fair value gap to obviously ultimately look for a push from that given point in time. But based off of this alone, I have a monthly breakaway. I'm looking for the external range all the way back down into here. Beautiful. I have my overall context. I always like to identify from context to PD array to an entry time frame point. So now that I've identified my overall context as to where price wants to deliver, now I need to find some sort of an area as to what I can trade off of, therefore a PD array. Coming in onto the weekly, I see a weekly fair value gap. I like to identify this as my internal range. I have my external range all the way back down here. With that said, I have weekly in alignment to the monthly, not to mention at the given point in time, we did run previous week's highs. We are looking for previous week's lows, and then obviously the external range that is also tied to the monthly. So two different timeframes in sync. Now let's dial in onto the daily and see what it is occurring here. Coming in onto the daily time frame, we have a daily fair value gap here that price essentially failed to deliver to the downside from, and ultimately we had a bullish fair value gap up here. Now coming in onto Wednesday, transitioning into Thursday, then coming in onto Friday, this Wednesday close transitioning into Thursday, we inverted the fair value gap right here that was pushing price to the upside after running previous week's highs. What does that mean? Overall order flow is starting to shift from bullish market motion to bearish market motion. And I'm looking for more reasons as to where I can get on onto the market. So getting rid of this little box and obviously already understanding the fact that market is starting to shift its structure, I zoom in onto the lower time frame. Coming in onto the H4, what is occurring here? I have an H4 chain of state of delivery here. Let's go ahead and mark out the fractal structure as to what is occurring. Fractal structure, bullish, bullish, bullish. We have a chain of state of delivery right here. What does price do? It comes all the way back down into here, retraces back up into intermediate highs right here. We run this specific liquidity point, and then price ultimately starts to continue to push price back down. We also retrace into this H4 fair value gap. So we have the daily in alignment to the weekly in alignment to the monthly. We have 3 different time frames in sync. Now the H4 in alignment, bearish, delivering to not only previous week's lows, but all the way back down to the external range liquidity point. So now I'm looking for my entry sequence. Zooming in onto the H1. What do you have here on the H1? All we're simply looking for is for a shift of structure. H1 into this liquidity point, and then shortly after we have an H1 out, and I executed as soon as a specific candlestick close here. We have an H1 out into this specific liquid high, also the H4 fair value gap, H1 out, and in confluence to all of that, we also have an H1 inversion right here. So with the H1 in alignment to the H4, H4 in alignment to the daily, daily in alignment to the weekly, and the weekly in alignment to the monthly, I have 5 different time frames in sync that it's telling me that price wants to absolutely collapse. Given all of those 5 different alignment points, this is where I executed for roughly 6 times my risk. Obviously, I could have extended my TP all the way back down into here, but I didn't know the market was going to give me 10 times my risk after obviously it happened. So with that said, putting my TP back into here, I was happy with taking 6 times my risk at this specific draw on liquidity point. And then ultimately, I mean, I guess I could have had runners. This is seeing it in hindsight, but at the end of the day, always take what the market gives you, because at the end of the day, if someone put a substantial amount of money on the table, you're not just going to let it sit there out on the street. As soon as you see it, you're just going to take it. It's the same thing with the markets, because you never know when price is going to reverse on you, when ultimately any of the bad things that you don't want to happen, break even, any of those nature. So with that said, just to obviously not prevent or let that from happening, just took my profits here, ending off at roughly 41,000, 42,000 for that specific Friday yesterday. And that's the entire rundown. So that phone call that I just got was funny enough. The dealer calling me, telling me that the car's ready for pickup. And excuse the eye, I had a literal eyelid infection all week, this past week. And it's finally starting to heal up. I'm finally starting to look normal. Damn, I look fucking jacked. Yeah, I had an eyelid infection. Long story short, I had the ugliest looking eye. And side note, I'm extremely ADHD. I went ahead and requested a payout as well on Top Step. As you can see, the email, it came in today. I don't even know if it's refreshing. Let me actually flip the camera here. I'm unk status when it comes to this. Oh shoot, bro, I don't know how to use this Osmo, I'm not gonna lie. But I submitted a request right here. Express fund accounts, about $3,000 across 5 different accounts. Today it is currently 9:21 a.m. Today it is December 19th, as you can see by the date. I really do this shit. I really make money on the internet from trading. A lot of people come into this space and they make a lot of money from their courses. Meanwhile, there's other people who really understand and know how to trade. I talk a lot about transparency when it comes to this field. I try to post consistently in regards to my payouts across social media, given the fact that I do have a platform to teach individuals starting from absolutely nothing to getting consistent payouts. Given the fact that whenever I first got started out with trading, I didn't know who to learn from. Realistically speaking, I was extremely scared to pay somebody to essentially learn from, because I didn't know who was real versus who was fake, who was actually trading versus who wasn't. I'll tell you right now, I did spend a little bit of money on people who didn't really teach me shit, and then I did spend money on people who actually taught me a lot to get to the point where I'm at now. But anyways, nonetheless, car is ready. I'm gonna eat right now. We're gonna go pick up the car, and then I need to hop on the phone with insurance too to get the car insured. But pick up the car, come back, eat again, get a fade. And then I guess I'm going to hit the gym in the evening today. We're going to do back and biceps today. And I guess I can wrap up the vlog all in one day. Let's go. But I'm going to try to be consistent with these things. If you guys enjoy this specific video, where it's going, how it's going, drop a like. It means the absolute world to me, because at that point, I know that I'm inspiring other people and people actually enjoy to watch me just fucking yap and live life. But I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to grub. We got motherfucking oats, motherfucking yogurt. I hit 340 grams of motherfucking yogurt, 3.7 ounces of oats. As of right now, apparently insurance, their servers are down, so I can't get the car insured before pickup, and the way that I can only pick it up is to ensure that I have my insurance policy set and started prior to obviously going to pick up the car, but that is not the case. I need to wait for insurance, the servers to come back to life. And then once that happens and I can actually add the car to the policy, then I'm going to officially go pick it up. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, for one, I'm doing a little bit of computer work, some deep work right now that I need to get done. I'm about to eat up another meal. I'm probably going to go get a fade first because I urgently need one. My fade expired as of a week ago, so it's obviously time to freshen up. After the fade, hopefully the servers are up, so then we can go and pick up the car. The car is going to be insured and ready. And then immediately after that, I mean, I'm still going to hit the gym regardless in the evening. It's just a matter of being able to pick up the car today or tomorrow. But insurance already told me it should only take till maybe another hour or two. Should be good. So by the time I'm practically literally getting faded, it should be all set in stone. Fingers crossed. This is meal number 3. 6 full eggs, 2 turkey bacon strips. No, did I say meal number 2? Meal number 3. 6 eggs, 2 turkey bacon strips. The next 2 meals that I'm going to have, which is the final 2 meals. Oh, hello, turn. There we go. The last 2 meals of the day, I total out to 5 meals every single day. As of right now, I'm more on the phase of cutting, leaning out. I used to be in a bulking phase, and I was eating for about 5,000 calories every single day for a good amount of time, dude. I want to say throughout this entire year, practically since February, maybe even January, I was eating 5,000 calories a day. I was eating at like 800 grams of carbs every single day. And then my protein was like right around 250 on average. I still keep protein the exact same. It's right around 250 on average, just because there's no reason to really adjust that. It's just a muscle building thing. But in terms of carbs, that's what essentially keeps me watery and everyone else watery versus actually starting to trim down, obviously, aside from calories. So I dropped my fats and my carbs just a little bit, from about 800 grams of carbs to roughly like 400, 500, the absolute highest end, but on average right around 400. And then my fats are right around 50, 60 grams. I know I need to up it just a little bit because my joint health is starting to deteriorate just a little bit. And if I don't get enough fats in, then it feels like I'm a 60-year-old man. So I need to up my fats a little bit. I'll probably keep it like right around 70 grams of fat. And then calories, I want to say I'm on average like 3,500 right now. So I cut off about 1,500. I'm going to see what I can do with my body adjustments now. I've been on this specific calorie change for 19 days, so practically since the beginning of December. So it hasn't been too long to really see the crazy effect yet. Not to mention, I haven't been able to do cardio because of my eye for this entire week. Ever since I got this little eye sty, I haven't been able to train, I haven't been able to do cardio, I haven't been able to sweat at all because this was like, it got infected, it started to pus out. It was completely nasty. I don't even want you guys to visualize it. Finally, yesterday was my first day back in the gym of hitting chest. I wasn't able to do cardio just because of the fact that this was still actively open, but coming in onto today, I mean, it's like crusting up. It looks practically relatively close, maybe just like a couple hairlines inflamed. But next up, we're gonna do the haircuts. We're gonna get faded, chopped up, then probably get the whip. I have not heard anything back from insurance yet, and it's literally 2 p.m., which is kind of annoying. I first initially called them around 10 a.m. Obviously, hours later. I'm going to be kind of bummed out if I don't pick up the car today because that's what I was fully expecting. Ideally, I'm going to be picking it up around 6, fingers crossed. I mean, that gives insurance another 3 hours to get their servers up, even though they told me 2-3 hours ago. But that's where we're currently at. Fade, pick up the whip, and then absolutely rip some back and biceps, and then finally get some cardio going. All right, so this is how we're looking like before. We're probably just gonna fade up the sides right now. I don't think I really need to trim the top right now. It gets to the point where it's extremely bad and unmanageable, but I think right now it's relatively tamed. It might maybe just split end cuts. I don't know, but fade 1000%. We'll see how it turns out. This is quite possibly about to be the absolute last drive in the Hellcat swapped Camry. I'm still gonna keep the car, I'm just not gonna drive it. But we're gonna get a little cold start for you guys so you guys can hear the whine. I'll flip the camera around. Let's hear the whine. I hope y'all heard that motherfucker, man. That shit said boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Barber hack you fucking cook. I ain't gonna lie. Look fucking sexy. Holy shit. There better be some bitches at the gym after we pick up this whip.
Your shit's straight throwing right now.
That's what's up, bro. Woo! I'd say bro's Tonka to pick up another Tonka. Car's finally ready to get picked up. I had to go through so many fucking insurance loopholes just to get the whip. I had to go through a different insurance company to get it. Really? Because Allstate was Jewing me.
Did you send me the address or? Oh shit's ready. Body top.
Daytona's kind of hard.
Made it. Right. Good to go.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
How you doing?
Chris, nice to meet you.
Me too. Your name is Chris?
Yeah.
We're all Chris.
Oh, you're Chris too.
Everything's good.
The battery got changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside. No, that thing goes crazy. For real. Are we all set? All good? Appreciate you, man. Thanks, man. Just let me know. Shoot me a text as soon as it's bring it back. Probably after Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best, man. Okay. We'll keep in touch.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Enjoy.
Appreciate you. Oh, this is dirty. No, that's filthy. Got the carbon fiber steering wheel. I thought it said sold. It says hold.
No, it says sold on the other side.
Oh, does it?
Oh shit. I might have to post up with this, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
shit.
got torn a little bit, but fuck. Back seats.
Take the picture at the crib with the.
I need to pull to a gas station or something and take a picture of the interior lights on.
Oh, this is crazy.
Wraps all around.
Bro, how to mog the Durango. Oh, that's crazy. Where the bitch is at?
Yo, this car is literally fucking insane. It is a spaceship inside. I may have not shown too much expression when I first got this car, but this is fucking crazy, bro. Like I told you guys at the very beginning of this specific video, it literally all started off with me working at McDonald's. 2 weeks later, I was told to go scrub the toilets. And from that point moving forward, I understood the fact that from a young age, if I continue to do exactly what everyone else did, and what was that? Continue to work a traditional average job, I'm going to get average results as everybody else. There's no way in hell that if I continue to work at McDonald's, at Cracker Barrel as a server, doing the soccer referee, doing all of those things, would I be able to buy a GLE 63S while also owning a ZL1 Cash, while also owning the Camry, the Hellcat swapped Camry Cash. 3 different cars owned to my name. I'm literally just in my 20s, bro. It's just crazy to think that all of this is possible by just sticking to what you know you need to stick to the very end. Despite me going through my absolute lowest of lows, I never gave up on what I was doing because I knew that this is the exact shit that I wanted. I wanted to achieve monumental greatness. I wanted the crazy lifestyles that I'd see other people post. I used to be the kid on the other side of the screen watching videos like myself, essentially dudes doing crazy things like this, and I'm just like, bro, if anybody else can do it, if they can do it, if they can all do all of these things, I can do it as well. And now, as cliche as it sounds, I'm the kid on the other side of the screen posting videos of me buying cars, moving into the penthouses, doing the expensive dinners. I know I need to pick up the camera more to start posting more about that stuff, but it really goes to show that you can achieve absolutely any single little thing in life. And for everybody and anybody watching this specific video who is going through trial and error as of this exact given moment in time, or if you're barely starting out, just understand the fact that the day you fail is the day that you give up. And as long as you never give up in your journey, it's inevitable that you are going to grow. If you showed up every single day for 365 days, an entire year, even 6 months, do you really think that you're not going to grow? It's inevitable. It's the same thing like going to work, going to your job, whatever the case may be. If you go to that job every single day, it's inevitable that you're going to get that 2 cent, 5 cent, 30 cent raise that everybody crazes over when they get. It's the same thing with every single other aspect in life. If you went to the gym every single day while eating clean, while doing the workouts that you needed to do, while getting the sleep that you needed to get, you're going to grow. If you went to McDonald's every single day and ate McChickens every single day, you're going to get fat. If you did not eat every single day, you're going to become anorexic. It's a game of consistency. And the only people that survive in this game are the people that stick with it to the very end. It's as simple as that. It's literally as easy as that to get any single little thing that you want in life. So, to everybody who's out there on their journey, I'm rooting for you, bro. At the end of the day, as long as you have yourself, even if nobody else believes in you, your mom, dad, nobody believed in me whenever I first got started out. They thought I was fucking crazy. As long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. Because you only have to have one person believe in you, and that's you. And if you don't even believe in yourself, do you really think the universe is going to reward you? The crazy things, the high rises, the women, the beautiful girlfriend, the beautiful wife, the penthouses, the cars, everything? No, you have to deserve all of that shit. And to be deserving of all of that, you have to understand and know that you deserve it yourself. You have to be delusional over this shit. You got to be confident that it's going to come. $100,000 in credit card debt. And I knew with absolute certainty that if I never gave up, this was going to come. It was inevitable. It was written. And I understood that if I quit, I would be working the rest of my life paying that $100,000 of credit card debt, the lawsuits that were going to come from those collection agencies, all of those things. I was not going to strive to be average. And truthfully speaking, for those of you guys watching right now, and YouTube, this is simply just a simulated game. I would literally jump off and not live that specific lifestyle, because I don't see a point in living average when you can live the best possible life that you could possibly fucking live. I don't understand why people settle for less, but I don't want to ramble too much. I'm about to head home as of this exact given moment in time. We're literally just stuck in traffic like crazy, but gonna head home, grab my pre-workout, grab the protein shake, grab everything else that I need, head off to the gym with the boy, Christoph, and then gonna get a gnarly ass back and bicep pump to essentially wrap all of this up. But like I was saying throughout my yap, if you're in the middle of your journey, I'm rooting for you. And if you're somebody who's watching this specific video and you want some sort of inspiration, I'm here to tell you that absolutely any single little thing is possible. My parents were third world immigrants who came into the United States, came into this world with absolutely nothing, and made absolutely every single little thing that I've ever wanted to happen actually happen, and I'm only just getting started. Looking back at this is not gonna get old, bro. This is a significant upgrade from the Hellcat swapped Camry. Big body.
I see your shadow in the dark. Every beat reminds me who you are. Tried to run, but not too far. You're still tattooed on my heart. Even when we're worlds apart, I still feel you in the stars. Torn in two, but not for long. You're not here, but you're still close enough. I feel you burn all over me. One hit of you is all I need. Baby, I need a fix. All I wanna do is let myself right next to you. I might need a few moments just to touch on you. I feel you.
So I'm sitting inside the whip right now trying to figure out exactly how to use all of these different settings. And I found out that this car has massaging seats. Keep in mind, I didn't really go through any of these specific options whenever I was first looking at cars, trying to buy a car, whatever, until just now when I'm messing around with the setting. Like, I'm literally getting my back massaged right now. This is cracked, bro. I'm about to try to mess around with these lights. I don't know if I want to keep it red. Maybe like a blue ambience, white ambience. I don't know, but anyways, nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and end off the vlog here. I don't want to talk too much more given the fact that I gave a little bit of inspiration pretty much at the start and towards the middle of this specific video. But I do want to say, bro, is if you made it to the very end, for one, I know that you are going to be successful as long as you continue to do what you know you need to do to get to that final end goal. Continue to show up every single possible day. There is enough time in the world to be able to do absolutely any single little thing that you please. 168 hours in the week. Rather than finding every single excuse as to why you can't do something, find every single reason as to why you need to get something done. For me, my why was, for one, I wanted to be able to retire my mom, my dad, and make sure that anybody in my family doesn't ever have to worry about money again. And I told myself that if I ever gave up throughout my journey, I'd have to go face to face, eye to eye with my mom, with my dad, with my brother, with my sister, with everyone in my family, and tell them that they weren't worth it and that they weren't worth the struggle. Me being me, I'm not gonna do that shit. So I went out of my way to making every single little thing reality. And I'm gonna give you the same piece of advice: as if you ever give up, make sure to go and tell your mom that she wasn't worth the struggle to be able to retire her. Tell your future kid, your future son, your future daughter that they weren't worth the struggle to get rich for. Tell your future wife that she wasn't worth struggling for, to live the best possible life, to be able to travel the world, to get to experience everything together. With that mentality, it's inevitable that you're going to win. And like I've mentioned so many times, bro, as long as you show up every single day, it's going to come, dude. Like, I live in a building as of right now where I only live with other millionaires. Obviously, I had to grind to get to this specific position. I mean, you see a big-ass BMW right there. That's somebody's beater. I got a G-Wagon right next to me. I've got whatever this is. I've got a Porsche right behind this, one of those 100K Porsches, which are super, super fast. We've got another big body GLE right there. We've got a Huracan. We got an RS4, I believe, everywhere in my parking garage. Everyone in this specific building is at the highest caliber tier within the Dallas area of making a substantial amount of wealth. And I didn't get here by just wishing. I got here because I got off my ass and made everything a reality, bro. And I know you can too. But if you made it to the very end, drop a like, drop a comment. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Like I mentioned, if you want to learn exactly what I do, you can learn for completely free. Simply follow me on Instagram. Subscribe if you want to see some more of this type of videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. I got to start picking up the camera more and start doing this, but I'll see you guys later. Peace.